All right, we're live right here. It's the one and only Big Dog Chico right on the Big Dog Chico show. And we got the number one player out of Hawaii, class of 2025, quarterback who just came from Colorado on his official visit, Jaron Sagapolutele. It's the quarterback, 6'3", 210 pounds, out of Campbell High School out in Ewa Beach, Hawaii. How's it going, QB1? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Thank you for joining me. I know you're busy, so I just wanted to come in and tap in and let people get to know yourself. You just came from Hawaii. Or just came from Colorado. Now you're back in Hawaii. Let's talk about your visit out in Boulder and some of the things you saw out there. Go ahead and let us know, how was it on your trip in Boulder, Colorado?
Uh, it was a great experience. I got to meet the whole coaching staff. It's a beautiful city. The coaches are they seem very down to earth. They're super real with me. They love my film. Um, I just enjoyed being able to see the campus, being able to meet the coaches, and I just really enjoyed being able to watch them in live in person.
Nice. I'm going to ask you about some of the coaches, but I saw a picture, of course, with you with the starting quarterback, Deion Sanders. How was it meeting Shadur? And tell me what was that like?
Uh, it felt like it didn't feel real. Meeting someone as big as him coming from Hawaii. Uh, I just it's a great blessing being able to just meet those that I look up to, and it was just a really cool moment for me.
Nice. Any other players you were able to meet while you were there?
I got to meet a lot of their receivers, um, a lot of their O line, and a couple of their defensive players. So that was good as well.
Nice. All right. For the people listening in, we got a lot of people in the chat, whether they listening from all over the world. Put your city and your state in the chat right now. Show some love to Jerry right now. Uh, let's get to know him with these questions right here. Tell us about your background, your family, and where you come from.
Okay, so uh, I come, I'm from Ewa Beach, Hawaii. Um, I'm Samoan Hawaiian. I have two siblings. I have an older brother. He's a QB at UH, and a younger sister. She goes to Elima Intermediate. Um, I played football since I can even remember. I think I started at 4 years old. I was originally a receiver. My football team uh, needed a quarterback because one of our QB left. So I just ended up just stepping in and just I was able to throw the ball. So I'm just happy that God blessed me with the arm to be able to just play the position
Yeah.
that I love now. And
Shouts out. Oh, no,
um,
I was going not to cut you off, but I was going to give a quick shout out to your brother, Big John, who's throwing it too. He's at UH right now, you say?
yes, sir, he's at UH right now.
Okay. All right. I won't cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. My parents, they just work hard for me and my family. I'm just grateful that they got me to the position where I am today. And we're just big believers in God. We put God first in everything we do, and we just trust in His plan. And just without Him, we're nothing, and we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us always.
100%. Uh, let's talk about a little bit of a rivalry that you had with your brother that was in the news a couple years ago. Talk about playing against your brother and you guys, going against each other on the football field. How was that?
Uh, you know, Even it was a fun experience actually. We were going at it. We were talking a little bit. We were going at it off and on the field. We just kept going back and forth. And the good thing was that we got to scrimmage them at home. So
Mm,
all the fans, everyone from Ewa Beach just knew it was a big time scrimmage for us. So I was just happy that I got to play for my brother, against my brother for once in my career. So yeah, it was just really fun.
all right. And your brother went to Punahou, right? And you ended up at Campbell.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about and tell me how did that happen? How did you end up staying right there in your home area in Campbell?
So I originally My freshman year, I was at St. Louis. I played JV, or they like to call it Vars 2. We played against some of the D2 or the D1 teams here in Hawaii. My JV team, we went 4-1. It was a great season because of COVID.
Yeah.
I came off a big year. I was hoping to get a chance to battle it out on the varsity. I came out to one of the practices, um, and they automatically moved me to third string. So I wasn't too happy about that. And Campbell, my hometown, had been reaching out to me, saying if I would have the spot if I were to come home. My parents, shout out my coach DJ, Darren Johnson, my head coach. He gave my parents a call. We just talked, or my parents gave him a call. We talked it up, and my parents thought it was the best decision for me to stay home. And it just went on from there. I just started putting in the work, and Campbell started getting on the map a little bit.
Yeah, definitely on the map now. You threw for, what do you say? Choke yards, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
choke yard. Yeah.
Two for, and so talk about your stats and some of the things, some of your accomplishments on the football field.
So I'm on record breaking pace right now to break the all-time passing yards in Hawaii. I think I just need about 2,000 more yards. Um, I threw for almost 4,000 this past year. I threw for 35 my sophomore year, and I threw 38 this. I think I threw 38 this past year, or I think
Hmm.
I threw four. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm almost there to breaking the all-state passing record. So I'm very excited for that, and I'm just grateful that we throw the ball a lot.
Yeah, and to break an all-state passing record is huge for Hawaii. Talk about some of your influences, and talk about some of the great quarterbacks that have come from the state of Hawaii.
Definitely, one I looked up to when I was younger was definitely Dylan Gabriel. He went to Mililani High School. I love watching
Yeah.
the way he threw. He just really impressed me when I was growing up. I just loved his form, loved how he played. Even though he wasn't one of the biggest guys, he was able to just sling it out there, and he got his name out there as well. Tua,
Hmm.
um, I grew up training. Me and my brother, we grew up training with Tua from a young age. When I became a QB, it all started at Ewa Beach Community Park. That's right across from Campbell High School.
Yeah.
That's where they live around. We used to train there almost every Sunday. Uh, you know, and I was just a lot of the high schoolers from Hawaii used to come out, and all the top Hawaii players. And I was just blessed that I was able to be able to throw at them at such a young age. And Marcus as well, Marcus Mariota. Um,
Hmm.
he went to St. Louis where I was at my freshman year. He had a huge senior season. He blew up, and he went to the Oregon Ducks. And I'm blessed that I was able to meet him as well. He came to Campbell to he donated money to our school, so that was a good thing.
Big time players come from Hawaii, man. And even, Hawaii is known for having some quarterbacks and also some huge offensive linemen. But give a little shout outs and some shine to some of the skill players that's in the state of Hawaii that might be getting looked over a little bit. Talk about
Oh,
how good some of these guys are.
I gotta give shout outs to my receivers. Definitely Rustin Abanquez, Bryson Sansano, Cameron Mamiya, Scoop Pongo Fie. Some of my teammates Zechariah Alualu. Uh,
Yeah,
Definitely Maya Timoteo. You know, especially my running backs as well. One left me. He went to Kuku. James, Stephanie, Fiame, Caleb, my boy. We also got Brayson Cullen, and there's a lot of talent around the whole island for sure.
yeah,
Uh, Aiden Manutai, dog. Mona Carvalho, Keeney McMillan, Milani's
yeah.
QB, and
Yeah.
Tama Amisone. Just there's a bunch of talent all over.
Shouts out to the Kahana Travis boys, twins also. Those
Oh
boys are
yes, sir.
ballers.
They're
Yeah,
underrated for sure.
definitely. I think they should go to a Division I school somewhere.
They should.
Um, I know 7-on-7 is huge and flag football is huge in Hawaii. Shout out your coaches and the teams that you played for coming up.
Definitely. Gotta give a shout out to Mori Suesue. He flies me out. I play with Paula down in the Bay. Coach DJ Darren Johnson, my head coach. I play for Ewa Beach, and those are the two main teams I really play for.
Okay, and now you're looking to you're number one player in the Hawaii, number like 24 to 34 quarterback in the nation right now. What are some of the other offers that you've had besides Colorado?
Um, I've had from my sophomore year, I've had San Jose, San Diego State, Washington, Nevada, Oregon State, and I think in Colorado. Those are my 8 right now.
Okay, and many more to come. Coming up as a youngster, was there a school that you rooted for, a college team that you mainly rooted for?
This past year, I was rooting for Washington. I especially because Penix, he was a lefty as
Yeah.
well. I seen him. He just really caught my eye the way he threw the ball as well. This whole year he's accurate. He sits in the pocket, and I'd say that
Hmm.
he matches my play style a lot. But he can also get out the pocket if he needs to. But looking downfield is his first option, so that's what really caught my eye.
Yeah, you were able to meet him up there and get a picture
Yes,
at the
sir.
University of Washington also. Nice. Let's talk about this then. We go get into your favorites real quick. I'm gonna ask you your favorites. You tell me off the top of your head. So your favorite left-handed quarterbacks.
Oh, Tua, Dylan Gabriel, Michael Penix, Tim Tebow, Michael Vick.
Okay. Yep. Nice. Some of your favorite Polynesian players that's made it to the NFL.
Troy Polamalu, he's up there. Um, I'd say Panay Sewell, Tua
Hmm.
again, Marcus Mariota. Who else is there? There's uh Noah Sewell, Panay's brother. There's
Yeah.
also oh wow, I can't think of any right now. That is a lot, but yeah, those are the main guys I can think of right now.
Okay. You have a 3.7 GPA as of right now. What are your favorite subjects in school?
I'd say definitely math and English. Those are the grades that I really succeed in.
All right. And what would be your studies or your major once you get to college? Have you thought about that yet?
Yes, I'm looking to take business. I want to major in business when I go to college.
Nice. All right. When do you think you'll be committing?
Definitely right before season starts. I want to be able to lock in with a school right before season starts. So that's when I'll be committing.
Do you think the transfer portal has affected, or how do you think the transfer portal has affected recruiting for high schoolers like yourself? Do you feel like you need to commit earlier to go ahead and lock in that scholarship because there's not so many out there? Or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, the transfer portal. I think it's a good and bad thing. Especially it's a good thing for players that weren't really recruited coming out of high school.
Hmm.
They weren't top prospects, but I think it also takes away scholarships from players in high school now. Um, yeah, and I think with the transfer portal, I'd have to commit a little earlier because QBs are always on the move now. They're
Yeah.
wherever they're always on the move, and so it's harder for high schoolers to lock in a spot nowadays. So I think committing earlier would be the best position for me.
Okay. Now let's get back to Boulder, where it's colder, in Colorado with Coach Prime. Uh, how do you feel like if you were to go to Colorado? How do you feel like that unique situation there would benefit you, or how do you feel like you could benefit from it?
Um, shout out to the OC Pat Shurmer. Um,
Yes.
he's really smart. He coached in the NFL for over a decade. Um, the offense that they run, it's similar to the offense that we run. So I think that's why he
Hmm.
really enjoyed my film. He went over with me in my film. He really likes the way I sling the ball, the way the way I just sit in the pocket as well. So the way they're running their offense, we're going over some of the plays that they run. It's similar to ours. I think it would suit me well if I were to go there. And they have a lot of good players around there as well. They always have receivers, and
Yeah.
they have a lot of big old linemen. Jordan Seaton that just went there from last year.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think that would be it would be a nice fit if I were to ever go there.
Nice. Uh, do you look at when picking a school? Do you look at probably playing early? Do you know where can I come in and play the earliest, or do you look at more of what do they have in place for development and getting me to the next level, so to speak?
Um, I'm sort of in the middle of both. Of course, I would like to play early. But if there's a if they want me to develop, if they want me to develop and just get me ready for the next level, I'm also with that as well. But I
Hmm.
definitely want to be able to maybe just redshirt 1 year, but also I really want to be able to just get out there and just show my talents right away.
Right. Now you have a few more official visits lined up all the way going into the summer. Can you talk about some of the schools you'll be visiting next?
So in June, Oregon State. I have Oregon State. That's lined up official visit. Um, I forgot about it. Shout out to Boise State. They offered me as well. I'll be seeing them pretty soon. They're really high on recruiting me as well. Um, uh, they have a the coaches are great, and the school is. I can't wait to see the school. I want to check out UC Davis as well.
Hmm.
And I want to go back to Nevada again, and I'm not too sure about the rest of my schedule, but whatever comes, I'll just hope for the best.
Now I know they can't. I think it's a rule now. You can't take pictures or have like official photo shoots unless it's an official visit. Did you
Yes,
take
sir.
photos at Colorado?
No, I did not.
Like the
I didn't
Okay.
take any yet. So, yeah.
All right. That'll be for the next visit when you come
That
back for the summer.
yes, that will. I'm setting up my official visit with them pretty soon, so that should be great.
Okay. All right. So let me rewind. This was an unofficial visit then.
Yes, sir. It was an unofficial visit.
Okay. Got it. Got it. One report had official visit. So yeah, I don't want to keep it too long. I'm gonna eventually come out there to Campbell to Ewa Beach, and I'm gonna try to catch some passes with you guys and get a little workout in, get that on camera or something. So you guys have still got some hands. I can
Yes,
still
sir.
catch that thing. And
Yes, sir.
so just stay doing your thing, man. I'm happy to connect with you finally. And any last thoughts you want to give out there? Shout out to your fam and your background. Matter of fact, hold on. I always ask this question. Um, Give us some family values or morals that sticks with you throughout your day, throughout your life, that maybe been passed down or whatever. What are some family values and morals that stuck with you throughout your day?
Um, Definitely. Um, to just put your head down, stay humble, and just to keep putting in the work. What you put in uh is what you deserve. That's what my mom always tells me. What you put in is what you deserve. So if you don't put in the work,
Right.
you won't get what you deserve. And
Yep.
was it just trusting in God always? And my mom always just said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And if always just keeping God at the center of everything I do will always he'll always help me through any situation. And that's how I've gotten here so far. Just putting my head down, trusting in God, and just always staying humble. But you know, You know, I just want to give thanks to my parents again, and just
Yes.
all glory goes to God always.
All glory to God. And shout out to the whole KEAWE Sagapolutele family. And from here to everywhere else, they're located. And yeah, so last words before we get out of here.
Thank you for this wonderful interview. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on, bro. And we'll continue to stay in touch. Like I said, I'm coming out to Campbell, and I will be catching some balls from you, some passes from you, and check out some of your wide receivers and such also, because I know it's plenty of talent here in Hawaii, and I'm
Yes,
here
sir.
to try to showcase as much as I can. All right?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, Jaron.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all check out the big fella throwing that thing, recruited by Colorado, the #1 recruit in the state of Hawaii, Jaron Sagapolutele, quarterback, class of 2025, 3-star, but we ain't worried about no stars, dog. He's #1 player. You understand me? So y'all follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so on, and look out for him. All right, we're gonna bring you more news and updates from Colorado. This is Big Dog Chico. So y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're gonna be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, shoots.